If you're here now, it's because you're looking for a sign that it's time to go all in. In 1941, the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. That brought America into the war, into World War II. In that war, over 20 million young men died. Men from the ages of 17 to 30 mostly. They died on the beaches of Normandy, they died in Russia, they died all across Europe, they died in Africa. They were blown to bits by bullets and bombs, flames. They were tortured. They had hardships that men nowadays can't even fathom. We can't even pretend to imagine what they went through.
When these young men returned from Europe and Asia, many of them were traumatized from fighting in the air, on land, at sea, getting kamikaze dive bombers, destroying their ships, blowing up their friends, fighting in the Battle of the Bulge, fighting all the way across France, through the forests, freezing to death, fighting on the oceans, in the submarines. They had been through shit that we can't even comprehend. We've seen the movies, but we can't even comprehend what these men went through. And now, many decades later, we live in the safest, most secure, softest time in human history. Our biggest concerns as men right now, as young men, what are they? They're to fap or not to fap. How do we keep ourselves off of porn? We have existential angst. We have body image issues. We're worried if our jaw is square enough. We're worried if our nose is flat enough. We're worried if our abs are abby enough. And we worry about not knowing what to say when we approach girls. What if we embarrass ourselves? What if people see us? What if people judge us? How could you equate the problems that your grandfathers went through, fighting in wars, coming home, building families in a post-depression economy, compared to your addictions to your phone, your addictions to pornography, your laziness and apathy, and your abundance of entertainment options? What are you going to do today? Are you going to binge watch Netflix or video games? What if tomorrow something horrible happened? What if the economy finally did collapse? What if a war broke out? What if a nuclear bomb exploded over New York City and took out the power for your whole country, and the whole system of your society disintegrated into a Mad Max-like post-apocalyptic wasteland of cannibals and gangs? How would you put your problems that you think you have into perspective? In a situation like that, of starvation, hunger, survival, would you look back and wish that you had finished that Call of Duty score that you were aiming for? Or would you think, man, I fapped too much? No, you would have different priorities, wouldn't you? If you're looking for your sign to go all in, this is it. It's coming right up. When you're dying alone of old age, are you going to look back at your Minecraft score and wish that you had finished that castle you started that was going to reach the moon? As a man, your happiness is tied directly to what you achieve in this life. It's attached to the people you're friends with, to the things you create, to the experiences you have. You want to know if it's the time to go all in. It is. It's not just coming up. It's not yesterday. It's right now. Right now is your time to go all in. You don't have to get it right, because you know what? What if tomorrow catastrophe happened? What if an earthquake destroyed your city? What if a plague came through and they locked everyone down again, stripped you of your freedom, and shot you full of experimental drugs and told you you're gonna kill grandma if you go outside? That could happen. That could happen right now. And you're wondering if it's the time to go all in. It is. Here's your most precious resource. It's your time. Your time is your most precious resource, not your bitcoins, not your collection of watches. It's your time. And where do you spend your time? Do you spend your time working at a job that you hate? Do you spend it with friends who drag you down? Friends who are alcoholics with negative mindsets? Who are you spending your time with? Right now, this is the sum of every decision you ever made. And if you feel like you didn't make those decisions, I assure you, you did. Because you're here right now, this is your sign to go all in. This is your sign. Just because you're asking the question, just because you saw the headline and it made you feel something, it made you feel that burning desire to improve yourself, to do something more. Let go of your need for perfection. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to do something. You need to do something now. Stop caring what other people think. It doesn't matter what they think. All that matters is what you do. Do something that scares you. Go approach 10 girls and tell them they're hot. Say, hey, I think you're hot, and I'm here to get your phone number. At the very least, 10 girls. Start that side hustle. Go start that side job. Take that course. You wanted to start that business, why haven't you started it? Are you waiting for the sign to go all in? Now is the sign. I'm giving you the sign. You're here. Start it. Quit your dead-end job. Travel to a foreign country. Tell that girl you got a crush on that you like her. Get rejected. Get rejected by 10 women, 20 women, 30 women. Get rejected by 100 women. Now is the time to go all in. Learn a martial art. Learn Muay Thai. Learn a different language. Get out of your house and go to a party tonight. Go to a bar. Talk to 20 people. Join a gym. Join a sports team. Now is the time to go all in because you only have one life and you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Do you think that your grandfather, your great-grandfather, had a choice to go to war? Maybe not. Maybe he was drafted. He was sent to Vietnam. He was sent to Korea. He was sent to fight and die in a field surrounded by his friends, but without the freedom to make the choice to go all in. He went all in and gave his life and his time. Now is your chance to go all in, to make your decisions for your life before someone decides for you what you're going to do with your time and your life. Now is the time to do that thing. Go all in. Hey guys, if you want to learn how to approach women without having any fear, grab the free Fearless Approach Blueprint in the link below. It'll teach you how to approach women without having a panic attack, without shitting your pants. Okay, grab it and I'll talk to you next time. Go all in.